Hi guys, welcome. My name is Sahil and I'm a real estate consultant and this is my channel Real Estate with Sahil. So now we are to the end of our series of Wealth Destroyer series where I've taught you how commercial real estate has destroyed more wealth than it was supposed to create, like the way it was sold to people. And the majority of people whose wealth was destroyed belong to the middle class families. So the real objective of commercial real estate is to destroy wealth of middle class family. And I have around 8 and 9 videos ahead where I've taught you what are the real intention of commercial, how it is defined you, how actually it destroys your wealth, how it is making you poor, taking the chance of you to create wealth for your upcoming generations. So in last video we discussed the case study of Noida, a mall in Noida, and how that premium mall was not premium in just 5 years. In half a decade, that mall was not premium at all. The high rental yield, which was supposed to give for unknown amount of time, was gone in less than 5 years. So let's continue ahead and end this case study with today's video and end this series with today's as well. Before starting, if you haven't watched the series, do check it out. And if you find it informative, do comment loving it. And let me know if you have any other thoughts on the videos, on the topics, or anything else. So let's continue. So just a recap. We discussed Wave Mall, how GIP killed Wave Mall in 2 years, hardly 2 years, when GIP opened around 2006 and 7, and it killed Wave Mall in less than 2 years. And around 2016, GIP did great. GIP was the go-to spot. So it's like it started at 2007 and 8. It started its peak. It was in 2007 around it started peak. 2008, 2009, 10. These were the best years. Till I guess till 2012, you can say it was these best years of that particular GIP, and it was supposed to go a lot of years. I mean, it was planned to be the best mall in that particular area until there was a new commercial place which was proposed to, which was there to destroy these two malls. This is GIP and Wave Mall. Wave Mall was almost dead, but GIP, the best mall in that particular area, one of the best mall in Noida also, was there too. It died down, right? So the premiumness of rental was provided by GIP. There were brands which were paying 8 lakhs per month in rent. So this is around 2012, 2014, in that period. There were brands that were paying 8 lakh per month. So you can imagine the amount of footfall was there in GIP. It was so huge, GIP. The mall is till date is very big. If you have to cover GIP on foot, you will get tired and going 2 to 3 times there. It's huge. It was the best place at that time, and it did extremely well for almost a decade. Why it was able to do well? Because the competitor, which was proposed to come around 2012 or 14, DLF Mall of India, was delayed because of some reasons, and DLF started its journey in around 2016, and that is when the downfall of GIP began. So see the pattern. Wave was there, the happening spot. Everyone invested in Wave. Everyone was going crazy for Wave. brands came, they did well, everything went well. Then GIP came, wave died down. Everyone got crazy for GIP, everyone invested in GIP, going fantastic. It did well for a decade just because DLF got delayed. That was the only reason GIP was able to do this well. And as soon as GIP started, in less than 2 years, as DLF started, in less than 2 years, GIP was almost dead. That's the same case. What happened to Wave happened to GIP, and it's now the king is DLF. There was another mall, Garden Galleria, which is proposed to be party spot of Noida. So if anyone wants to party, then they go to Garden Galerias, and that is the USP of that particular mall. That is why it is able to survive in that aggressive atmosphere. And that is the harsh reality of today's commercial is. DLF used to charge a lot of money for the advertisement of brands in, outside of that there was huge billboard, and the advertisement outside of the mall was so expensive, and now nobody wants to advertise on that billboard. Why is that? Because people are not going into that mall. It's not that people are not driving past by that area and not seeing those advertisements. They are, but nobody's coming to the mall. That is the sad reality of it. That's how bad is GIP. I mean, it's not almost dead. There is some occupancy, but the premiumness is lost. So the people who enjoyed that premiumness for 8 years and were out of it were the luckiest one. But that is not how it works. I mean, GIP being successful was one of a kind of a case. So was Wave, and the investment was huge. It being a success was somewhat, luck did play a very big role in that success also. Strategy was there, and a lot of things were there, but the crux of the thing is that commercial is not meant to make you rich, it is meant to make you poor, especially the middle class. Now DLF Mall of India has the premium brands in it. The number one brand which DLF got and attracted a lot of people was Zara. There was no Zara in Noida region. Everyone has to go to Delhi or Gurgaon to actually shop at Zara. Saket was the closest one where they had Zara access. And DLF bought Zara to Noida. And that is one of the things which killed GIP, because everyone was going crazy for Zara. And then each and every brand followed. H&M came. H&M was also one of the deal. The pantaloons only. A lot of different brands came to DLF from GIP. A couple of brands tried to stay with GIP, but the low footfall, didn't make sense for them to survive. So that's the case. That's how wealth is destroyed. Now there is a new mall coming in sector 51, sector 50, 51, that area. It is a very big and a beautiful mall. And what is the USP of that mall? What is that mall particularly bringing in to take that crowd, take that footfall out of the DLF and get that to that particular new mall? They are bringing IKEA in that mall. In IKEA, there is no IKEA in, I don't think there is IKEA in Delhi also. There is no IKEA there. And IKEA coming to Noida is going to be a very big thing. When IKEA came to Hyderabad, people went crazy. The wait was 1 to 2 hours to get just into that IKEA. That big is IKEA, and IKEA coming to Noida through that mall. Now imagine what's going to be the case of DLF. How, I mean, I cannot imagine the big brands switching from DLF to that particular mall. If you know the name of that mall, please do comment and let other people know. And if you don't know the mall, please go and Google. IKEA in Noida, and you'll get all the details. When it was proposed, when it is due to launch, all the details you'll find there. But the point of all this series, all this case study is that commercial is not the way to make wealth for a middle class family, because the ROI is not in favor. The quick commerce is now the biggest threat to commercial. It's going to destroy a lot of wealth. These big brands like IKEA and these Zara did create a, you know, this footfall, but it starts for a couple of days, I mean couple of years, and then people get familiar with it and they prefer to shop online. Once they get used to it, they go online. It's the easier thing, going there, trying it out, spending 2 to 3 hours. You just order it, try it at home. If it's good, you keep it. If it's not, you return it. That's how easy it is. People have lost the incentive of going out to a mall. The fun part of it is lost. The struggle for getting a parking is chaotic. The traffic is chaotic. The time to get into that mall is chaotic. Then going into that on a weekend, that doesn't work weekdays, but on weekend you have to wait half an hour in line to get into the mall. You have to wait for trial rooms to be able to try it. The chaos is there, and people are already exhausted, especially the middle class with their jobs and everything. So they are avoiding that chaos. Everyone is going out for online. Everyone prefers to shop online nowadays, and nobody knows what's gonna be the future of India in next 20 years. So investing in commercial is meant to keep you poor. Wave destroyed wealth, GIP destroyed wealth, and now nobody knows what's gonna happen with DLF Mall of India. DLF had a great run, 2016 to it's almost 2025, and maybe 2 to 3 years. I think that mall is due into 2028, but no, I'm not sure. I will request all of you to do the research. It is due in 2028, but it's not sure it's going to happen in 2028. It might get delayed for a couple of reasons. It's really hard to construct anything in that area. So it might get delayed for 2 years, and DLF will have a great run of 10, 12 years, maybe 15 years, but that's it. Now DLF also, I am predicting DLF will also die down as soon as that new mall comes with IKEA in it. I request you all to do comment the name and let other people who are not familiar with the Noida region, let them know what's going on. This, so I'll ask you to do one thing before, I mean, just to verify the things I'm saying to you, just to verify them. In whichever city you are, go to the 10 malls on a Sunday, only on Sunday, because that's the maximum crowd you'll get. Sunday evening, go to the 10 malls you know in your area and see what is the occupancy rate. If it is 60% occupied or not, then how many people are in that mall and how many people are in the shops compared to the people in the mall. Do check, do all these calculation and see how many malls are actually doing well in your area from wherever city you are. If you are in a big city especially, then you'll be able to have 10 malls to compare. If you're in a small city, you'll be having one or two, so no point of comparing in small cities. But yes, in top 7, top 10 cities of India, this thing will be applicable. Do check this out. Do take the effort and see how it is portrayed that if the footfall is there in a particular mall, then the mall is doing fantastic. But you have to be mindful of see if the business is doing well. Do check this out whenever you go to a mall and verify everything I have said to you, and do let me know if you find my facts, my statement to be a true. Is it a fact or it is just something I'm saying? Do let me know, and if you have anything else, any suggestions and nothing, please do comment loving it. And thank you for showing all the love for the series, and thank you for watching. I'll be starting another series soon where I'll be teaching more about real estate. So this was the series to tell you what you shouldn't be doing. Now I'll be teaching you what should you be doing, where should you be investing the money, what is the right way to invest in real estate and create wealth out of it, the exact plan how to do it. So do subscribe and wait for all the new videos and new series which are going to come. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.